Hello everyone, this is Martin here, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up and use the new AI trading assistant inside MetaTrader. As you can see, we have our standard MT5 platform open here with the gold chart on the 5-minute time frame. To get started, we're going to drag our expert advisor, the AI-based EA, right into the chart. When the properties window pops up, make sure that under the Common tab, you have Allow DLL Imports checked. This is absolutely necessary for the EA to connect to the external AI models. Once that's enabled, just go ahead and click OK. As soon as it initializes, the main interface for the AI Trading Assistant will launch on your screen. The first time you open it, you'll see a setup wizard to connect your preferred AI provider. If you click on the drop-down menu under Provider, you'll see a massive list of supported integrations, including OpenAI, Google Gemini, Mistral AI, Anthropic's Claude, DeepSeek, Perplexity, Cohere, and Grok. For this demonstration, we are going to select Google Gemini as our provider. Once selected, you'll need to paste your API key into the designated field. After that, you can choose your specific model from the drop-down. We have several options here, like Gemini 1.5 Pro or Flash. I'm going to select Gemini 1.5 Flash because it's incredibly fast and efficient for real-time market parsing. After putting in your details, just hit Save. Now the assistant is ready and fully connected. If you ever want to quickly switch your model or provider directly from the main interface without going back into the setup wizard, you can easily do so using these quick access drop-down menus right at the top of this panel. Let's make sure it's set to Gemini 1.5 Flash. Alright, let's test out the core features. We have 4 primary action buttons right below the model selector: Analyze, Mentor, SLTP, and Summary. Let's start by clicking Analyze. The tool immediately starts reading the current live chart data, including the latest candlestick patterns, indicator values, and recent price action history. In just a couple of seconds, it generates a comprehensive market analysis report directly in the chat window. Reading through the analysis for YAO-USD on the M5 timeframe, the AI notes that the market is currently in a choppy regime. It highlights that the current price action is hovering near the EMA. The RSI is around 47.53, indicating a neutral state, and the Bollinger Bands are starting to narrow, suggesting lower volatility. It also outlines key support and resistance levels, giving us a very clear picture of the immediate market structure. Next, let's click on the Summary button. This function pulls up an instant overview of your trading account metrics and current risk exposure. It shows your account balance, equity, margin levels, and checks if you have any open positions. Right now, it confirms we have no active trades and notes that our risk profile is completely clear, giving us a green light to look for setups. Now, let's see what happens when we use the Mentor or SLTP features. I'll click Mentor and type a direct question into the chat bar at the bottom. Should I take the trade at the moment? Should I buy or sell? Let's hit Send and see what it recommends. The AI responds by looking closely at the neutral indicators we saw earlier. It explicitly advises, based on the current analysis, YAO-USD is in a state of indecision, given the choppy regime and lack of strong momentum confirmation. I advised against entering a trade at this exact moment. It is safer to wait for a breakout. This is incredibly helpful for preventing. Now, let's dive into the backend configuration. If you click the gear icon in the top right corner, it opens up the comprehensive AI control dashboard. This panel is split into 4 main tabs: Profiles, Context, News, and Alerts. Let's look at Profiles first. Under the Profiles menu, you can completely alter the AI's trading personality and risk aversion strategy depending on how you trade. By default, it's set to Balanced, But if you click the Profile button, you can cycle through specialized modes like Scalper for tight, high frequency setups, intraday, swing, prop safe, which heavily prioritizes strict drawdown limits to protect prop firm accounts, news caution to avoid high impact events, and AI portfolio. Moving over to the Context tab, this is where you can fine-tune exactly what data points the AI scans when making decisions. You can toggle specific modules on or off with a single click, such as account metrics, history, candle stats, indicator values, user notes, or risk cards. This gives you total control over how deep the AI digs into your chart data before responding. Next up is the News tab, and this is where the AI control dashboard gets incredibly powerful. Here, you have access to a full economic calendar integration that filters impact levels in real time. You can toggle high, medium, or low impact events and look at how the AI responds. Under default reaction, you can tell it to completely freeze trading, switch to a low risk profile, or simply ignore the event altogether. You can also specify exactly how many minutes before and after a high impact news release the assistant should stay flat. For example, setting it to 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after ensures your automated or assisted strategies aren't caught in crazy slippage or erratic spreads. To make sure you have the latest macroeconomic data sync, you can manually trigger a calendar refresh by clicking Fetch News. Moving to the final tab in this dashboard, we have Alerts. This allows you to set up highly specific smart alerts based on price thresholds or technical conditions. You can enter a price level, choose whether you want an alert when price moves above or below that level, and specify the criteria. This acts as a personalized monitoring system that syncs directly with the AI's core logic. Let's close out the configuration dashboard and head back to the main interface to see how we actually map out a real position. Right beneath our main action keys, we have a specialized module selector. If we change it from agent to planner, the interface shifts into a complete risk/reward trade planner dashboard. This dashboard gives you absolute control over execution parameters before you ever risk a single dollar. You can select your order type, whether that's a market order, a limit order, or a stop order. You can toggle between buy and sell modes effortlessly. It also features a fully dynamic calculator that auto-adjusts your position size based on risk percentage or maximum dollar drawdown per trade. Let's say we want to set up a potential buy limit order. If we click Sync Chart, the assistant projects our entry line, stop loss, and take profit markers directly onto the MT5 chart window. This allows you to visually drag and adjust your parameters right on the screen. As you move the lines, the planner updates the exact pip distance, risk to reward ratio, and projected dollar loss or profit in real time. If you want to clear your setup and start over, you can just hit Clear Lines. Once everything looks mathematically sound and matches your plan, you simply hit the Place button. The assistant will instantly execute the order, handling the background calculations and routing it straight to your broker with perfect precision. Now let's look at what happens when you want to make an immediate change to your setup parameters or reset the entire planning phase. If you look down at the bottom left of the trade planner, you can hit the Clear Lines button to instantly remove your projected execution levels from the MT5 chart. This allows you to reset your workspace clean whenever the market dynamic shifts unexpectedly. Let's say you want to switch back over to your conversational workspace to double check something before managing an order. You can use the mode selector at the top to change the dashboard back to the agent view. Now we're back in the live interactive chart. Let's ask the assistant to help us break down an active chart scenario. We can type, "Help me understand this market structure right now." Once you hit send, The AI instantly pulls the absolute newest candlestick data directly from the MT5 terminal. It notes that it's processing via Gemini 1.5 Flash and prints out a real-time risk advisory. Because we configured our news caution and risk profile parameters earlier, notice how the AI automatically leads with a warning. Due to high caution risk profile, remaining flat is heavily recommended. It then breaks down the immediate support at 4,390 and resistance at 4,453, advising us to protect capital rather than forcing a trade into a low probability environment. And that's the true power of the AI trading assistant. Whether you need an automated partner to map out structural risk management, an advisory to cross-reference your bias against technical data, or a protective guard to keep you disciplined during high-impact news cycles, this tool integrates everything smoothly right inside your MetaTrader platform. Make sure to choose the AI provider and model that fits your processing speed, configure your profiles, and let the assistant optimize your trading routine. If you want to get it, visit the Forex Pip store right now and get it for yourself. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn the bell notifications on so whenever we upload our next video, you don't miss it. Thank you for watching. Peace.